Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Athena Ritual. We are about to get started. We have our amazing hosts, Jill and Barley, on. If someone.
Like 5 minutes.
So before we start the ritual, it's also a really good time to go ahead and cleanse. So you can do that by like washing your hands. Some people use incense, um, but we'll also have time for that. We have a moment for that at the beginning of the ritual as well. All right, and also this is a great time to get anything that you need to get as far as offerings or things like that. I just realized my camera's not on at all.
To ensure we've cleansed
um,
ourselves and or the ritual space. So just remember miasma is just the natural human junk that we accumulate throughout our day-to-day mortal lives. So cleansing can take a variety of forms though. So if you wanted to use kernups, the lustral water to cleanse it, light incense, I have a lit candle, hand wash, shower might be a little too late right now, but or you can always do like a sound cleansing of the area, ring a bell or another instrument. So just the important part is you are ready to praise the Theoi and are as free from distraction as possible.
so I didn't actually say it, but you started saying that, and I was like, oh no, this is perfect. I'm just gonna let Jill talk.
No worries.
All
Do we want
right.
to give like a little minute or two for folks
Yeah,
too, or just
I have a bell right here. I can like
Oh, a bell
sound
is
it.
lovely. I don't think we've ever done a bell.
Yeah, hold on.
All right. But just so you guys know, your voices are now on camera
All right.
or live.
Yep. Just a little bell for the cleansing. All
all right? And so, as always, we'll open with a prayer to Hestia. So, Queen Hestia, daughter of mighty Kronos, mistress of ever-burning fire, you dwell in the center of the house. May you raise the holy initiates in these sacred sites. May you grant them unwithering youth, wealth as well, prudence and purity, home of the blessed gods, men's mighty buttress, eternal, many-shaped, beloved grass yellow. Smile, O blessed one. Kindly accept these offerings, waft upon us prosperity, and breathe upon us gentle-handed health.
Here is a page from our calendar, looks like, with some information about Athena.
Oh, I can talk about that. That is the downloadable calendar that we have on
Mhm.
the HH website. And every month has a section for prayer. It has some information about the gods, suggestions for devotional acts and epithets. I love it as an everyday thing that's right there. You can just look at it and you don't have to worry about like finding a prayer or setting everything up. It's just something a little useful thing that you can use to worship the gods on the daily.
All right. And then, if we're ready, we can move forward to our first community prayer and poem.
All right, so this one is from our user Tim Drake. This one from a member of Helena Carroll. O Lady Athena, divine and mighty, the one who is wise and kind, the one who helps the people be educated. O wise Athena, O mother of mine, please help me through these difficult times and help me be a better person and help me mature. O Lady Athena, please save me from the troubles of my life and guide me to the right path.
That's lovely.
Right. And next up, we have some art from another Discord member, Line. And Kitten, if you want to go ahead and start with the Homeric hymn.
I sing to Pallas Athena, dread guardian of the city. Warlike is the province of Athena and Ares. Sack cities, battle cries and wars. She guards people setting out and returning home. Hail, goddess, bring us prosperity and luck.
Thank you. This one is by Neliera, another one of our members of Helena Carroll. From behind the clouds, the sun breaks through, and from the train I turn to see an ocean of green, gray, and blue. Shifting between them, it seems to me, as it is restless, energetic, moving constantly. It glitters, sparkles with diamond light. There it is, I see the eyes of Copus Athene, flashing, dazzling, brilliant, bright.
All right. And here we'll take a few minutes just to give a libation or offering to Athena and the Theoi. So we can come back in 5 minutes. If folks return sooner, obviously that's fine. But just a little personal time for you to give thanks to the gods.
Yep. We'll be back in 5 minutes.
I have a timer. All right, I just burned a little bay leaf for Athena. I actually probably should have shown it on camera. I wrote a little message for Athena, and so that was the sound that y'all heard. Okay, we have like a little less than a minute here left. So this is a good time to get yourself ready to come back to the ritual. And if you need time later to do your offering, of course you can absolutely do it. Anytime.
Been about 5 minutes.
Yeah. We have about 20 seconds left on the clock. Oh, that's lovely.
I gave some water and also now burning some frankincense.
Right. So,
At your leisure.
and then I figure for the activity, quote unquote, is a guided meditation. So I'm going to try to share my audio. We do have this recorded. So it's a 6-minute meditation to extend loving kindness to those suffering injustice. So let me go ahead and stop sharing momentarily and then turn the uh, sound on. So give me 1 second. Okay, so let me know if we can hear this.
I got nothing.
Very quiet.
Okay, give me one moment. Any
I'm
better?
not sure I can play that on stream.
Okay. So what we can do instead, I had this as a backup. Um, I could just read through the guided meditation if we want.
Yeah,
To
that'll
be on
work.
the safe.
Yeah, if you read through it, that's better.
Yeah.
I don't know if I
No
can play the
worries.
video.
No worries. All right, everyone. So in preparing for this practice, let's all try to sit comfortably with both feet planted on the floor, spines erect but relaxed, or whatever position feels most comfortable for you. And so we can close our eyes if that feels okay, or keep the eyes open and soften the gaze. Now, let's take our attention to the sensations of breathing, following the in-breath as it travels through the nostrils, expands the chest, and settles in the belly. Follow the out-breath as it travels back from the belly to the chest and out through the nostrils. Then asking, what is my experience right now? What thoughts are going through the mind? What feelings are here? And saying to yourself, let me be with you. This is what it is right now. What body sensations are present that you are aware of right now? Now, we're turning to a loving kindness practice. Allow yourself to remember and open up to your basic goodness. Remember times when you've been kind or generous, or recall your natural desire to be happy and not to suffer. If this is difficult, then look at yourself through the eyes of someone who loves you. What does that person love about you? Or you may recall the unconditional love you felt from a beloved. And as you experience this love, notice the feeling in your body. Maybe a feeling of warmth in the face, maybe a smile, a sense of expansiveness. Rest in this feeling of open, unconditional love for a few moments. Begin now to wish yourself well by extending words of love and kindness yourself. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be saved from any harm. May I be well in body and mind. May I be at ease and happy. May I know the natural joy of being loved. Now, extend this loving kindness specifically to those among our fellow human beings across the globe, suffering not just from the pandemic, but also from chronic injustices and unkindness. Our brothers and sisters in America who are Black, who are living in extreme poverty, who are more likely to be suffering from oppressive systems, and are also more likely to be stricken down by this pandemic. May we effect the changes needed so that you can be filled with loving kindness. You can be saved from inner and outer harm. You can be well in body and mind. You can be at ease and happy. You can know the natural joy of being alive. Now, allow your awareness to open out in all directions. To yourself, a dear one, a neutral person, and a difficult person. And to all beings, humans and animals living everywhere. Living in richness, poverty, war, peace, hunger, abundance. Be aware of all the joys and sorrow that all beings experience. May all beings be filled with loving kindness. May all beings be safe from inner and outer harm. May all beings awaken and be free. And let go of this loving kindness practice and gather your attention. Focus back on the breath, resting in the rhythmic sensation of the inhale and exhale as best you can, allowing thoughts and feelings to fall away. And just being with an awareness of the sensation of breathing. Breathing in, I know that I'm breathing in. Breathing out, I know that I'm breathing out. Now, end this practice by gently opening your eyes and bringing this expanded, more spacious awareness to the next moment of your day. And then this was made during COVID, so that is some of what um, the original message was. But obviously, we share our love with everyone. So if there's other groups of folks who might not be mentioned, this is just pulling directly from what Tita Eganaka wrote herself. But obviously, this can be expanded to anyone. And, we want to make sure all of those suffering injustice everywhere are included, even if they weren't specifically mentioned.
Brilliant. That was lovely.
Yeah, that was amazing.
I was able to pull up a little bit of music in the background there, so it's if you're watching on Twitch, it was a little bit different of an experience. Um, and but that was lovely, and you did an amazing job, Jill.
Yeah.
Why,
Awesome.
thank you. Now, this next part, though, we can have more folks talk. We figured we'd have an open mic if anyone wants to share a favorite prayer, an experience, a myth about Athena that they really like. So that I would say the floor is open for anyone who has something to share.
Yep, just if you want to talk, just click the raise hand button and we'll let you up. Oh, there we go. I'll let you up, Corey. Right,
Thank you.
you're up.
Appreciate it. Give me just 1 second to double check a name.
Sorry, you're really quiet.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's all right.
Yes. I don't have an experience to share, but figured one of us should share something. So I will briefly share one of the lesser known and more rarely told stories or myths of.
Sorry, Corey. I just realized I said something on stream that, or my mic was muted. I just want to let everyone know there's this cool little feature. You can right click on a person's name in Discord and then manually increase the user volume for yourself.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I do that all the time. I was just mixing the volume myself, so I was like, oh, I meant
see.
to mention it, but my mic was muted, so. That was all. I just wanted to let everyone know that you can do that, just so that everyone can hear you.
Yeah.
Yes, I don't have an experience to share, though I figured one of us should share something. So I will briefly summarize some of the less known stories and less told myths about Athena, as to what I have seen at least. And that is in her domain as a craftsperson. There is a story that goes of her and one of her friends among early humans named Myrmex. Myrmex was a lonely girl, but skilled in many crafts. She was clever and inventive. Athena saw mortals during these days take joy in, but struggle greatly with the gifts which Demeter had given to humanity, the grains and agriculture which we then had. And she saw that this could be better for mortals. And so she spoke to her friend Myrmex, or Myrmiki. She spoke to her, and Athena invented a plow, so that humans did no longer have to open the field by hand. Myrmex, desiring the recognition of her community, took this first plow, or first plow from Athena, went out and said that I, Myrmex, have invented this tool for us all, so that we can more easily plough the fields. No longer have to turn up the earth with our own hands or sticks we have found. Athena, struck by the sorrow of this betrayal and seeking to correct this act of betrayal and hubris, then turned Myrmex into the ant, which has since been named after them, as the name for ants was Myrmex at the time. Though, even in that, uh, they were allowed to keep Myrmex's gifts, as ants are known, skilled builders, and one of the only animals beyond humans who have the ability to construct. Something which mirrors also the later story of Arachne. But that was all I had to share.
That's a cool story. I actually hadn't heard that one before.
Yeah, I haven't heard that one either. Very nice.
It is one of the lesser known ones. So.
Yeah.
No, that's awesome because, like, yeah, that's the stuff like I super appreciate because I would now like to go find it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of if I have
I
anything.
suppose
Like,
I should share something.
oh, do you have something
So,
dope?
yeah. So it's not a long story, but essentially, it was about a year ago, I'd say. Yeah, probably. About a year ago, I had gotten this dream, and there was this owl in my backyard in my dream. And I was thinking in that dream, I'm like, wow, I should give some of the feathers I dropped to Athena. And I'm like, wow. And then when I woke up, I'm like, huh, what an interesting sign. Anyway, that's practically it.
Sorry, my mic was
I know.
muted.
Oh, go ahead, V.
Oh, Thunder is sending me something so that I can share it. But go ahead. Well, I haven't found it yet, so go ahead and
No, I know Athena's always held a really special place for me because when I was a brand new baby pagan, or rather, this might have been a few years in, but I had just gone to college. I was in Chicago at a Catholic school, um, so very, very open and accepting of polytheism, obviously. But there was a pagan pride there. And somehow in the little garage sale section where people just basically gave off, like, oh, I don't use this incense holder anymore, this statue. And, so they had it at a really affordable college student priced. I found this lovely statue of Athena. And for so long, I had been thinking, like, well, I kind of have to keep my faith hidden and my mom knew but she was kind of like that's nice dear but for some reason finding this random statue in essentially a pagan garage sale like 1,000 miles from my house or whatever. I was like, okay, this is real. The gods are real. And I still have it. And I don't know. Anytime I look at it, I just kind of think like, oh, like thank you, Athena, for kind of reassuring me that I wasn't just some weirdo in the big city or something.
that's hilarious. We were talking about that on the stream yesterday on I think we were just hanging out maybe after book club. I can't remember. We were just being like, yeah, it's faith. And then it's like at the same time, sometimes the gods give us shit and it's like awesome and then you're like, yep, yep, yep.
Yeah.
Because you think about it, it's like, okay, a pagan pride at a large metropolitan city. I'm sure someone there obviously worships Athena and would have just some random, kind of like the serendipity, or is it just a
Mm-hmm.
coincidence? It could have
Yeah.
been someone just being like, yeah, sure, I got a nicer one. But at the same time, it's like, it always comes in a really
Yeah.
a nice timing, one way or another.
Yeah.
Uh You we actually have some other sharers. We have Distant Thunder and Alex shared some stuff, and they'd like someone to read it on stream. So I'll do it. um, so Distant Thunder says a long time ago, I had this dream about being in a really gorgeous dark mansion, and I climbed my way through it to find this pair of doors with Athena Palace engraved on them. And it was so random, but it was my first dream about the gods at that point. Aww. That's so sweet. Are we getting the slideshow back? Wait. Can you guys not see the slideshow? Oh, there we go. I see it. It changed the. I can see you fussing with it, Jill, on the video. Huh. Is it? Wait, I'm
Oh, we have
confused.
someone requesting the speed. All right.
There we go.
Oh yes. Yes. Okay. So the last 2 weeks is what's called the midterm test for me, and I was kind of burned out. So yeah, so I decided to pray to Athena, and yeah, the test result came back. It was pretty nice. So yeah, so now the test result is kind of flowing in. Okay. I'm sorry, can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. Yeah. And so now the test result is kind of coming in. Yeah, it was pretty nice. So I give my dearest condolences to Lady Athena for letting me pass
Aw.
this time.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
I got no, that wasn't Thunder's that I read. That was somebody else's. Discord's doing the thing where it only shows me the first letter of the name and then it goes dot dot dot.
Oh yeah, that's because you're streaming.
Yeah, it's really annoying. Because I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't remember everyone's icon. Okay, so Thunder actually wrote a little a prayer for Athena, so I'm gonna go ahead and read that. Athena, goddess of wisdom, master of war, thank you for your love and kindness, your guidance in difficult times of the year. As we end one year and enter the next, I pray that you guide and watch over all the students, very relevant, all over the world. I pray that you help people to value their education and recognize it as the gift that it is. I pray that everyone whose academic journey is transitioning has a successful transition, and those who are denied access to their education are given their access. Thank you, praise Athena. So I certainly hope that she also continues to help you as well for with your tests. It's doing the I one. So the person who just shared your story, it's doing the I can't tell who it is. Brilliant. And then Alex had a story on the server as well in the chat. So Alex says the other year, I forget if it was medical or dental urgent care, but an office behind the reception desk had an owl plushie on display. Oh my gosh, so cute. And I thought that it was a sign to get moving on various medical stuff that I've been putting off, which is why I'm doing so much better now. Oh, I'm so glad for you, Alex. That's wonderful.
It's amazing.
I also need to get on that. And that is the thing with Athena for me, because I'm like, that, like, medical shit is sometimes, like, scary and, like, sometimes you need that, like, support. And I've done that many times in the past where I've been, like, facing something, and I actually did I had to go to court, and I literally brought like a mini altar with me into court. I knew I wasn't gonna be able to get the candle in, so that was out, but I actually had like everything else, like my little picture and like little offering things like symbols and stuff.
Amazing.
Which was really great, like the notion of praying to a goddess, associated with, going into battles and justice and wisdom, like in a court. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, and thank you. And it was really funny, actually. I will say this. It was really funny because when I was being asked questions, I like went full like freeze mode. But when it was my turn and I was like on the offensive, you know, I'm the now like I swear to you, my vision went like ooh, like focused clear as like
Yeah.
yeah, I was the sharpest I think I'd been in years. Like
Jeez.
I was like, thank you, Athena. Thank you so much. Like I needed to like get out of that like I'm scared. And
Yeah.
I was on point. I was like so I'm really grateful for the gods having my back on that one. And
Yeah.
it was definitely a comfort. That's all. That's my story. Oh, do you want to sure. I also don't know how much time we have. I don't know how much is left in those slides. I love these though. These are wonderful.
Yeah, there's some great stories.
Mhm. And there's only I say only 5, but it looks like we just have 3 more community prayers, so just from the Discord members, 1 more Homeric hymn, and then just the Hestia hymn. So there's not too much left.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure that we were still on track. Because we can read out these stories, or you guys can come up and tell your story as well. I just want to make sure we're on track on time.
Yeah.
Of course. And Nelly, did you want anyone to read that out or just like keep it in text chat? Either way is fine. I just figured if there's any last calls for folks who want to share one way or another, have something read out.
Yeah, I just knew Thunder and Alex would probably be cool, so. I read two. You guys read one. We need more of your beautiful voices. There's enough of me on the internet.
I'll read this. This is from Neliera. So Neliera says, when I was a baby witch, I thought I would try out this paganism thing. I thought I'd use a pendulum and just call it to any deities that were interested in me. I've always struggled with pendulums and mostly got random letters, and so I wasn't expecting much. Imagine my surprise when Athena spells out her name. It was the only time I had ever had anything spelled out clearly. I was so intimidated because I was like, Goddess of War and Wisdom, interested in me? Really? But also delighted, and I've been worshipping her since. That's amazing.
Oh,
Sounds great when you get like just a clear sign like that. It's like, wow.
Yeah, it's not like a feather or something. It's like a smack in the face. I'm here.
Yeah. Yep. All right. So I think we're good to move on.
all right. And then
So this is a community prayer from Just a Little Fox. O Lady Athena, I ask if you please guide me with your wisdom, strengthen my boundaries, and give me mindful calmness to act as your shield. Strengthen my mental sharpness and give me victorious insights to act as your spear. Please help me control my emotions, speak and act thoughtful and with purpose. I am but a humble fool asking for your divine guidance in these trying times.
This is another Homeric hymn 28. I sing of the glorious goddess Pallas Athena, owl-eyed deity with crafty wisdom and steady heart, revered virgin, stalwart guardian of the city, Tritogenia. From his august head, cunning Zeus himself gave birth to her, born in warlike armor of gleaming gold. Awe seized all the gods watching. She sprang quickly from his immortal head and stood in front of Zeus, who bears the aegis. shaking her sharp spear. Great Olympus reeled violently beneath the might of her shining eyes. The earth let out an awful cry, the deep shifted, churning with purple waves. Suddenly the sea held still, and the shining son of Hyperion halted his swift horses along a while until the maiden Pallas Athena lifted the godlike armor from her divine shoulders, and wise Zeus rejoiced. Hail, child of aegis-bearing Zeus, but I will remember you and the rest of the song.
List community prayers from Eliza. Hail Lady Athena, wise daughter of mighty Zeus, and wise counsel Métis. Praise to be praise be to Ohidirkes, sharp-sighted, O great-eyed one, mentor of the hero Odysseus, patron of Athens, creator of the olive tree, goddess of wisdom, war, arts and crafts, heroic endeavors and good counsel, defender of towns, Ambulia, counselor, contriver of plans and devices. If our offerings have pleased you, we have asked for your favor to shine down on us, to endow us with your great wisdom, or even a fraction of it would be enough. Thank you, my lady, for all you do to us, for your care, protection, and guidance. May we sing your praises. All right, and this one is from Kala. Bright-eyed Athena, who fights on the front lines, armed to fight as you do at the forefront, bravely facing any unassailable challenges of life. Let your gray eyes pierce through the night and show me the way forward. O goddess of wisdom and war, I emulate your teachings and my actions and inspire to wisdom in my thoughts. Shield me, Lady Athena, when I am helpless, but teach me to be able to shield myself and others, as a spear may. I take on the world as a Gorgonian bulwark. May I withstand it. Hear me, my lady, and test me only what you know and I can withstand, for you are kind and good to me, a nurturing warrior who teaches her followers to stand when they might flee.
And lastly, Hestia, in the lofty homes of all immortal gods and humans who walk the ground, you won the eternal seat, the most ancient honor with great rewards and respect. Mortals have no feasts without you. They begin by pouring honey sweet wine first and last to Hestia. Hermes, son of Zeus and Maia, slayer of Argos, messenger of the blessed gods, whose golden wand grants good fortune. Stay in these lovely homes together in friendship. In kindness help me, joining with revered and dear Hestia, as you two observe the good deeds of earthbound folk. Attend them in mind and body. Rejoice, daughter of Cronos and gold wand Hermes. But I will remember both of you and the rest of the song.
Thank you. Thank you to everyone who joined. Thank you to our Temple Patreons, Twitch subs, and Pegasus boosters.
Actually, we have some updates on that.
Oh,
Ooh.
Yeah, we got
Ooh.
a bunch more amazing patrons boosted the server. So I'm just gonna read out the new list here, and let me actually put on our little thank you thing on the stream here. I want to thank our Pegasus boosters who boosted the server, which allows us to stream within the server, like doing rituals like this in HD, as well as other perks like some of the emojis that you guys see near, members next to members' names. Like this month, we have the owl for Athena. We change it every month in the theme with the deity that we're honoring. And so we get all of these perks through having boosters. So Juliet, Alistair, Alex, August, Bees, Phoenix, Jabal, Jahan the Undead Queer, Maz, I don't know how to say that one, Mercury, who's also one of our mods as well. We also, I don't know why it's doing just P dot 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 for me again on just one of these names. But we also have Pete, who's one of our boosters, Tomix, and Vinegar. So thank you to all of them for helping us to be able to have better rituals, better events for the community. And our Patreon list has also updated. These are people who subscribe and follow us on, not follow us, what's the word? Subscribe to us on Patreon. And if you are a subscriber through Patreon, you get access to the special channel Blanket Fort, which we try to drop some cool things that are coming out to the community, but you get them first. So those are my Mycius. Oh man, I'm not doing good. Mycius Porkless, Boop, also one of our mods. Ever Grace, one of the people who helped start HH in the beginning, fabulous and amazing person. We also have Sam, who did some of the art that we use for HH. Zephyr, also one of our mods. Melissa, who read one of the poems. Melissa, you want to say hi again so everyone knows how amazing you are?
Hi.
You're like, hi. I know, I'm like, accept the love. Like, aggressive appreciation. Also, Doug and Avery, thank you all for helping support us, as well as we have two. Where is it? No, we have actually a few. Sorry, we have some Twitch sub updates as well. Who also help us on our streams, as in helping support our streams, as well as monetarily going to support things like if you were online earlier watching our Minecraft stream, all of these things, that the website, all cost money, unfortunately, and we genuinely, truly appreciate all the support. Distant Thunder, Edosis, Sunspear Babe, which is also Jill, who is runs our resource committee, and Jahan the Necromancer, again, just feeling ever so gracious. So thank you all, and I'll pass it back to you guys. Jill. Oh my gosh, can I? So Jill, you have to take credit as being the head librarian. Say hi so everyone on stream knows it's you.
Yes. Hi, I'm the head librarian. Please check out our library. We have so many things. 800 or 900.
Oh my god, really?
Items and counting. Yeah.
Oh my god, I thought it was still like just over 5. Holy crap. Wow.
Oh no, here, let me check just for the lovely folks at home. Whoop, hang on. I have it counted up to 960, but we haven't gotten there yet.
God.
Oh, I'm sorry. We only have 927 items, which do range from beginner-friendly, intermediate, scholarly works. There's even a Roman coleslaw recipe in here for some reason. That one sticks out in my brain. But yes, and it is always growing. So if you lovely folks ever have questions on either Hellenism stuff, we have Roman, Babylonian,
wow.
some stuff on Wicca. So we are trying to make it library for everyone. Obviously, it leans a little more Hellenismos right now, but there is a lot there, and you can spend hours getting lost in it. So,
and you can also donate to the library if you would like to, and that helps us expand it. And someone please donate to the it's all digital. So it can be PDFs. I think we also have some links in there, right, Joe?
Yes, PDFs, links. That coleslaw recipe, I think, is to a blog or is a JPEG. That's the one that always sticks out, even though I've never even made it yet.
I'm gonna find. I need it.
I
need it, and I'm gonna put it on TikTok. I need it. I need it. I'll make it. I love coleslaw.
There is plenty there.
It would be dope. So we have hit 1,000 members, and we're ready to do the festivities. So we're gonna be. It would be really cool if we had 1,000 items in our library and 1,000 members. That would be hilariously awesome. So now I have to go look to see what I have. I'm pretty sure you guys already have everything I have, though. Brilliant. So thank you again to everyone who helped support. Thank you. Big thank you to you, Jill and Barley, for putting on and hosting this ritual for this month. It's beautiful. It was amazing. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you everyone for showing up. Obviously,
Thank
it's a
you.
lot more fun with a group of folks.
Yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. If y'all want to say bye,
Bye.
and don't forget
Bye.
to bye everyone. Don't forget to catch the highlights reel on our YouTube channel.